Habits of highly intelligent women. They own their mornings. Listen up, smart women don't roll out of bed and wing it. They set the tone for their day with a solid morning routine. Whether it's journaling, reading, or moving their body, they start strong because momentum is everything. They ask, why not me? Doubt creeping in? Shut it down. Highly intelligent women bet on themselves. When they see an opportunity, they don't wait for permission, they go for it. The difference between success and failure? Action. They say no without guilt. Smart women protect their time, energy, and peace. If it's not a hell yes, it's a no. They don't overcommit, over-apologize, or over-explain. No is a full sentence. They read a lot. The smartest women you know, they're obsessed with learning. Books, podcasts, TED Talks. They consume knowledge like oxygen. Because growth is the secret to staying ahead, they keep their circle tight. You are who you surround yourself with. Intelligent women cut out the negativity and invest in relationships that elevate them. No drama, no energy vampires, just people who make them better. They take risks before they're ready. Waiting until you feel ready is a trap. Highly intelligent women take bold, scary leaps and figure it out along the way. Confidence comes from doing, not waiting. They prioritize their health like a CEO. Smart women treat their mind and body like a business. They eat well, move daily, and make sleep a non-negotiable. Because if you don't take care of you, everything else crumbles. They focus on solutions, not excuses. Here's the deal. Excuses solve nothing. When a challenge hits, intelligent women don't dwell on the problem. They get creative, stay adaptable, and find a way through. Period. They show up for themselves every single day. Success isn't about motivation, it's about discipline. Even when they don't feel like it, they show up anyway. They know small daily actions create massive long-term results. They trust their damn gut. The smartest women, they listen to themselves. If something feels off, it is off. No overanalyzing, no second guessing, just bold, confident decisions. Here's the thing. How you start your morning dictates your entire day. You ever wake up late, immediately check your phone, and suddenly your brain is flooded with emails, notifications, and stress? Boom. You're already in reactive mode. And when you start your day reacting, you give away all your power before your feet even hit the floor. That's not how successful, driven, intelligent women operate. Highly successful women, they take control of their mornings. They don't wake up and let the world dictate their energy. They wake up and set the tone. Before the noise, before the chaos, they take time for themselves. Because if you don't prioritize your own mind first, guess what? The world will do it for you, and it won't be pretty. A strong morning routine isn't about perfection. It's about momentum. You don't need a 3-hour meditation ritual or some complicated 15-step process. But you do need intentionality, whether it's journaling, reading, stretching, or even just 5 minutes of deep breathing. You are telling your brain, I am in control of my day. And that shift, that's powerful. Most people roll out of bed already behind, snoozing their alarm, rushing to get ready, scrolling through nonsense, and starting their day in a state of panic. That's the fastest way to drain your energy before the day even begins. But when you own your morning, when you take even 10 minutes to focus on you before anyone else, that's when you start winning. Think about it. If you start your morning with intention, your entire day unfolds differently. Instead of feeling scattered, you feel focused. Instead of reacting, you take deliberate action. That's why the most successful, intelligent women out there don't wake up and hope they'll have a good day. They create one. This is about setting the right tone. If you start your morning scrolling social media, your brain is in consumption mode. If you start it with movement, your body is in activation mode. If you start it with gratitude, your mindset is in expansion mode. You get to choose, and those choices, they add up. You know what separates high achievers from everyone else? Consistency. Anybody can have a good morning once in a while. But intelligent, driven women, they make it a non-negotiable. They don't wait until they feel motivated. They don't make excuses. They wake up, they get moving, and they set themselves up for success every single day. Look, it's easy to say, I don't have time for a morning routine. But here's the truth. You don't have time not to have one. Every minute you spend in chaos, rushing, or scrambling is a minute you could have used to get centered, get clear, and get ahead. This is a decision. Every morning is a fresh start, a chance to take control instead of letting life push you around. The smartest women know this. They don't leave their energy, focus, or mood up to chance. They wake up and take charge. If you want to feel better, think clearer, and achieve bigger things, start with your morning. Not next week, not tomorrow, now. Most people see someone successful and think, wow, must be nice. But highly intelligent women, they see success and think, why not me? They don't put others on a pedestal. They don't assume that success is reserved for special people. They know that the only thing standing between them and what they want is the decision to go for it. Doubt? Oh, it's going to show up. That little voice in your head will try to convince you that you're not ready, not qualified, not good enough. But here's the truth. Nobody feels ready. Nobody has it all figured out. The people who win, they move forward anyway. They feel the doubt, acknowledge it, and then say, thanks, but I've got things to do. Permission is a trap. If you're waiting for someone to say, yes, you're good enough, yes, you're allowed to go for this, you'll be waiting forever. Highly intelligent women don't sit around waiting for a green light. They give themselves the green light. They decide that their dreams, their ideas, and their goals are worth pursuing, and then they take action. Confidence doesn't come first. Action comes first. You don't wake up one day magically feeling bold and unstoppable. You build confidence by doing the thing, by stepping into the unknown, by proving to yourself over and over that you are capable. Fear? It's just excitement without breathing. That tight feeling in your chest before you take a big step, it's not a stop sign. It's proof that you care. It's proof that this matters. The smartest women recognize fear for what it is, a sign that they're about to level up. If you wait until everything is perfect, you'll be waiting forever. Perfection is just procrastination in disguise. The people making waves, they're not perfect. They're messy. They're figuring it out as they go, and they're willing to fail forward. You want something? Go for it. Raise your hand. Apply for the job. Start the business. Send the email. Stop overthinking and start moving. The only difference between where you are now and where you want to be is the action you take today. The moment you start seeing yourself as someone who deserves to be in the room, everything changes. Walk in with your head high. Speak up. Take up space. Stop playing small because you think you need more qualifications, more experience, more something. You are already enough. Success is not a lottery. It's not luck. It's a decision. The decision to stop making excuses. The decision to stop waiting. The decision to bet on yourself. Every successful woman made that choice. Now it's your turn. So the next time you see an opportunity, ask yourself one thing. Why not me? Then step up and go get it. Saying no is a power move. It's not rude. It's not selfish. It's necessary. Because every time you say yes to something you don't actually want, you're saying no to yourself. And smart women, they refuse to do that. Most people struggle with no because they're afraid of disappointing others. But let's get real. If someone only values you when you're overextending yourself, they don't actually value you. Intelligent women know this. They don't waste their energy pleasing people who take and take, leaving them exhausted. Over-apologizing, over-explaining, done. Highly intelligent women don't justify their boundaries. No is a full sentence. You don't owe an essay. You don't need to soften the blow. You don't need to make excuses. If it's not aligning with your priorities, your peace, or your goals, it's a no. The easiest way to burn out? Saying yes to things out of guilt, obligation, or fear. Smart women know that protecting their time is an act of self-respect. They set boundaries without hesitation. And guess what? The people who truly matter will respect them for it. It's not about being cold. It's about being clear. They aren't rude. They aren't dismissive, but they honor themselves first because they understand this. Every yes has a cost. Say yes to one thing and you take time, energy, and focus away from something else. Look at the most successful women. They prioritize what matters. They focus on their goals, their well-being, their purpose. They don't spend time in situations that drain them. They don't entertain nonsense. They choose wisely where their energy goes. If it's not a hell yes, it's a no. End of story. That's how you keep your life aligned with what actually fulfills you. That's how you protect your peace. That's how you show up as your best self, by making sure your time is spent on what truly counts. You have one life, one shot. Your time is not unlimited, so why waste it doing things that drain you? The smartest women don't. They know their worth, they honor their boundaries, and they say no without guilt. So next time you feel pressured to say yes when you really mean no, pause, breathe, and remind yourself, I don't owe anyone my time if it costs me my peace. Want to know the real secret behind highly intelligent women? They never stop learning. They don't assume they know it all. They don't get comfortable. They feed their minds constantly. Because the second you stop growing, you start falling behind. Reading isn't just a hobby, it's a strategy. The smartest women aren't scrolling mindlessly through social media all day. They're learning, expanding, evolving. They understand that every new book, every new idea, every new perspective is an opportunity to level up. They don't just read for entertainment. They read to understand the world. They dive into leadership, psychology, finance, personal development, anything that helps them think sharper and make better decisions. Because in a world that moves fast, knowledge is the ultimate advantage. It's not just books either. Podcasts, TED Talks, documentaries, they soak it all up. They don't waste hours binge watching drama or scrolling through negativity. They're intentional about what they consume because they know garbage in, garbage out. Growth isn't optional. It's a daily commitment. Smart women don't wait for knowledge to come to them. They seek it out. They surround themselves with new ideas. They challenge their own beliefs. They get uncomfortable because that's where real transformation happens. You can't expect to level up in life if you're not leveling up your mind. Every highly intelligent woman knows this. If you want bigger opportunities, if you want to think differently, if you want to become more, it starts with what you feed your brain. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't? Curiosity. Smart women ask questions. They explore. They push past the surface and dig deeper. Because the more they know, the more power they have to navigate any situation. Reading isn't a luxury, it's a power move. Every time they pick up a book or listen to a thought leader, they're investing in themselves. And that investment, it pays off every single time. You will never regret learning something new. You will never regret expanding your knowledge, but you will regret staying the same, thinking the same, and missing out on opportunities because you didn't take the time to grow. So here's the challenge. Pick up the book, listen to the podcast, watch the TED Talk, feed your mind like your future depends on it, because it does. Your circle is everything. The people you surround yourself with, they either push you forward or pull you down. Smart women know this, and they protect their space like their future depends on it, because it does. Look around. Who's in your life? Do they challenge you, inspire you, make you want to be better? Or do they drain you, doubt you, and keep you stuck? Energy is contagious. The people in your circle shape your mindset, your confidence, your habits, everything. Highly intelligent women don't waste time with negativity. They don't entertain drama. They don't stick around people who gossip, complain, or play the victim. They cut ties with energy vampires without hesitation because they know the cost of keeping them around is too high. They seek out people who elevate them, mentors, ambitious friends, deep thinkers, people who push them to grow. They crave conversations that expand their perspective, relationships that fuel their motivation, and friendships that bring out their best. It's not about having a huge social circle. It's about having the right one. The smartest women don't care about popularity. They care about alignment. If someone's energy doesn't match their vision, their drive, or their standards, they don't make space for them. Boundaries, non-negotiables. They don't waste time explaining why they're distancing themselves. They don't feel guilty for outgrowing people. When someone no longer fits their journey, they move on. No drama, no second guessing, just a quiet, confident exit. They also know the power of reciprocity. It's not just about receiving, it's about giving. They pour into their relationships with the same energy they expect. They show up for their people. They support, encourage, and push their circle to win, because true success is built together. And here's the truth. Not everyone will understand this. Some people will call them cold, distant, or too focused. But smart women don't shrink themselves to make others comfortable. They don't dim their light for anyone. They stay true to their standards no matter what. Surround yourself with people who get it, people who challenge you to level up, people who celebrate your wins, not resent them. Because at the end of the day, your circle is your foundation. Build it wisely. So ask yourself, do the people around you fuel your fire or put it out? If it's not the first one, it's time to make a change. If you're waiting to feel ready, let me save you some time. You'll be waiting forever. Highly intelligent women don't sit around waiting for the perfect moment. They take the damn leap, even when it's terrifying, especially when it's terrifying. Because here's the truth. Nobody feels ready. Nobody wakes up one day with zero doubt, zero fear, and all the answers. The difference between the ones who succeed and the ones who don't: action. One group waits, the other moves. Confidence isn't something you're born with. It's something you build. And the only way to build it is by doing the thing, taking the risk, stepping up before you feel qualified, trusting yourself enough to know you'll figure it out. Every successful woman you admire, she wasn't ready when she started. She didn't have all the answers. She was scared, but she did it anyway. She bet on herself. She showed up, took messy action, and learned as she went. And that's why she made it. The fastest way to kill your dreams? Overthinking. If you sit around analyzing every possible outcome, every possible failure, every worst case scenario, you'll talk yourself out of it. Smart women don't let fear paralyze them. They move first, think later. Success rewards the bold. The ones who apply for the job they're not qualified for, the ones who launch the business before they have everything figured out, the ones who say yes to the opportunity and then hustle to make it work. Nothing changes if you don't take the risk. Playing it safe won't get you where you want to go. The smartest women take the leap, even with shaky hands and a racing heart, because they know the biggest risk of all: never trying. So here's the question. Are you going to keep waiting until you feel ready? Or are you going to take the leap and trust yourself to figure it out? Listen up. Your body is your greatest asset. Your mind is your powerhouse. If you're not taking care of them, nothing else works. Highly intelligent women know this, and that's why they treat their health like a CEO treats a business, with intention, strategy, and zero excuses. You can't run at full speed if you're running on fumes. Poor sleep, bad food, and zero movement, that's a recipe for burnout. The smartest women don't wait until they crash. They prioritize their health every single day so they can show up at their best. They don't see exercise as extra. It's not some luxury. It's a non-negotiable. Whether it's lifting weights, yoga, running, or even a daily walk, they move. Because movement isn't just about looking good. It's about thinking clearly, feeling strong, and staying sharp. Food? It's fuel. They're not skipping meals, living on caffeine, or eating junk that drains them. They know that what they put into their body directly impacts their energy, mood, and focus. High-achieving women don't just eat to survive. They eat to thrive. They don't feel guilty for taking care of themselves. They don't apologize for hitting the gym, going to bed early, or saying no to things that drain them. They own their well-being because they know that success means nothing if they're too exhausted to enjoy it. You can't pour from an empty cup. You can't build an empire if your foundation is crumbling. The smartest women don't just chase success, they make sure they're healthy enough to sustain it. So ask yourself, are you treating your body and mind like a CEO would treat a billion-dollar company? If not, it's time to start. Life is going to throw challenges at you. That's a fact. But here's the difference. Highly intelligent women don't waste time making excuses. They don't sit around complaining about what's wrong. They focus on what they can do to fix it. Excuses feel good in the moment. They let you off the hook. They justify inaction. But guess what? They solve absolutely nothing. Smart women know that every time they make an excuse, they're choosing to stay stuck. And that's just not an option. When things don't go as planned, they don't spiral. They don't waste energy blaming the economy, their past, or other people. They ask, okay, what's the next move? They get creative, they adapt. They find solutions instead of sitting in frustration. Obstacles? Just a puzzle waiting to be solved. They don't see problems as dead ends. They see them as challenges to navigate. If one door closes, they look for a window. If the strategy fails, they adjust and try again. Giving up is never the answer. Victim mentality, they don't entertain it. Playing the victim keeps you powerless. It keeps you waiting for someone else to fix things. But smart women, they take ownership. They control what they can and they let go of what they can't. That's real power. They don't let emotions cloud their judgment. When frustration, fear, or doubt show up, they take a breath and refocus. What's the solution? That's their mantra. They keep their energy on forward motion, not backward regret. Excuses are easy, solutions take effort. And that's why so many people stay stuck. But not these women. They're willing to do the hard things, to have the tough conversations, to pivot when needed, to take action even when it's uncomfortable. Resourcefulness beats resources. You don't need the perfect conditions to succeed. You don't need more time, more money, or more support. You need to get resourceful with what you have. Highly intelligent women use what they've got and make it work. When others see roadblocks, they see possibilities. That's the mindset difference. That's why they get ahead, because they refuse to let excuses dictate their future. So here's the question. Next time you hit a challenge, are you going to focus on the problem, or are you going to step up, take control, and find the damn solution? Motivation is a lie. It's unreliable. It comes and goes. And if you're waiting to feel like it before you take action, you're already losing. Highly intelligent women, they don't rely on motivation. They rely on discipline. Showing up when it's easy, that's what everybody does. Showing up when it's hard, that's what sets them apart. When they're tired, when they're stressed, when they'd rather quit, they show up anyway. Because they know this: consistency beats intensity. One workout won't change your body. One book won't make you a genius. One productive day won't build a business. But compound those things day after day, month after month. That's where the magic happens. Women don't let their feelings make decisions for them. Feelings are temporary. Goals are bigger than feelings. And when it's time to do the work, they don't negotiate with themselves. They just do it. They have routines, systems, and habits in place because they know willpower isn't enough. They set themselves up for success by making the right choices easy and automatic. They eliminate distractions. They create structure. They don't leave their progress up to chance. Most people wait for inspiration. Smart women create it. They start moving, even when they don't want to. And guess what? Action creates momentum. The hardest part is starting. And once they start, they keep going. Success isn't about giant leaps. It's about tiny, consistent steps taken every single day. Waking up early when they'd rather sleep in. Hitting the gym when they'd rather sit on the couch. Doing the work when nobody's watching. That's the difference. They understand that discipline equals freedom, the freedom to have options, the freedom to live life on their terms. And that freedom, it's built on the back of daily habits, not random bursts of effort. Excuses don't run their life. Commitment does. And the best part, the more they show up for themselves, the stronger they become. Confidence isn't something they wait for. They earn it. So next time you're about to skip the thing you know you need to do, ask yourself, am I making excuses or am I making progress? You know that feeling in your gut, that quiet voice telling you something's off? Listen to it. Highly intelligent women don't ignore their instincts. They don't second guess themselves. They trust their damn gut. Always. They've learned that overanalyzing is just fear in disguise. The more you overthink, the more you talk yourself out of things you already know the answer to. Smart women don't get stuck in analysis paralysis. They make the call and move forward. If something feels wrong, it is. No need for a 10-page pros and cons list. No need for validation from 10 different people. They trust themselves enough to make the decision and stand by it. Because hesitation, that's where doubt creeps in. They don't let outside noise drown out their inner knowing. Opinions, expectations, societal pressure, none of that matters more than what their gut is telling them. They don't need permission to follow their instincts. They just do it. That gut feeling, it's not random. It's built from experience, wisdom, and subconscious patterns your brain has picked up on. It's a powerful tool, and smart women know how to use it. They walk away when something doesn't feel right. Relationships, business deals, opportunities that look good on paper but feel wrong in their bones. If the energy is off, they don't stay to find out why. They trust themselves and move on. Regret comes from ignoring your gut. Every time they've doubted themselves in the past, they've learned the hard way. So now they listen the first time. They don't need proof. Their intuition is proof enough. The smartest women don't have all the answers. They don't need to. What they have is trust in themselves, and that's more powerful than anything else. So next time your gut is telling you something, ask yourself, are you going to listen, or are you going to waste time second guessing what you already know? Here's the bottom line. Highly intelligent women don't wait for life to happen to them. They take control, they set boundaries, they take risks, they trust themselves. Success isn't about luck or talent, it's about habits. The small, consistent choices they make every single day shape their future. They know that confidence isn't something you're born with, it's something you build through action, through discipline, through showing up even when they don't feel like it. They don't let fear, doubt, or other people's opinions hold them back. They bet on themselves and they win because of it. They don't waste time on drama, excuses, or things that drain them. Their energy is precious and they protect it. They surround themselves with people who challenge them, push them, and inspire them. Because they understand who you spend time with determines who you become. And most importantly, they trust their damn gut. They don't need approval. They don't need someone else to tell them they're capable. They listen to themselves, make bold moves, and never apologize for taking up space. So here's the question. Are you waiting for permission to step up? Or are you going to start acting like the highly intelligent woman you were meant to be? Because the only thing standing between you and the life you want? You. Now, go make it happen.